Peace, love, and light, healing through inspiration. Feathers up. Hope you guys can see. I got on a carbon feather. You probably can't see it. Let me know if y'all can see it. But our feathers up. We're not just talking; we actually living it. American pride. Just really tired. Just really tired of some things. Tired of a lot of things right now. Not gonna lie to you. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You guys want to book a one-on-one consultation, you can do that by sending us a DM at info@healingthroughinspiration, or you can follow us on Instagram at healingthroughinspiration. Sound like I was spitting some bars. Like, dang, that nigga he can? That nigga he can? But yeah, like I said, man, I'm just really tired of some stuff. Full moon out, by the way. I'm just tired. It's like, to step out the place I'm at, and I see 2 squad cars, and this is 2 police, and I just see how they're coming up to a car. I don't think anybody was in it. Nobody was in it. I don't think anybody was in it, but they go like this. They put their hand on their gun to go. I'm just like, yo, I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of this. How the frick do motherfrickers keep allowing this stuff to happen? Like, why do you allow them to police you? Why do you allow them to patrol you? Why? Why? Oh, why? I cannot seem to relate. Because, I'm not going to say all police are awful, Police are police. They do a job. They're a civil servant. Simple as that, But it's like, I'm just saying for the people these people have been saying for how long, F12, F the police, for how freaking long. It has not been working. It's still around. Wouldn't it be a more self-sufficient, efficient way in order to actually, do something else than saying F12, because clearly that's not getting them out of the way. They're still patrolling you. They're patrolling you. How are you comfortable with somebody else patrol? Who are you to patrol me? In my neighborhood, do you live here? Then who the frick are you here to patrol? How dare you patrol us? And how do you patrol us? And as far as what are you looking for? I don't know your biases. And your stereotypes. Cause is that what's going to determine what looks suspicious? Because I can tell you there's a lot of crime that doesn't get looked for and that doesn't get checked for. And there's a lot of crime that does. But just regardless of the fact, these are the people who saying it, F12 and all this. Wouldn't it be rather more been an appropriate measure to go with that, to actually stop them? And you could do that by stopping with fuels them. Well, what are they? They're civil servants. How do they get paid? They get paid by your taxes. Your taxes pay the helicopters. Your taxes pay the dogs, the police dogs. Your taxes pay the police squad cars, the police SUVs, the police chargers, challengers, police tasers, mace, gun, Glock, shotgun in a car, handcuffs. It's all of this. Your taxes paid it. And it's like, pardon. And people are like, wouldn't that be an effective measure in order to end it all, if that's the case? How are you going to patrol an area, like, if you really not from, or you don't try to communicate with the people effectively? And I'm not saying all the cops do not and do that. So I'm just saying, like, And I'm saying this to the people who saying F12, because what's the real measurement? What's the real measurement? What's the next move? What's the implementation? What's the action? What's the action that's gonna take place? Huh? Because if you just try to make it a war just between the cops, I mean, I've said this, the cops are just pale hybrids who did 6 months of training. They primarily 6 months, primarily pale hybrids who do 6 months of training, and they didn't happen to get a record, so they was able to become a cop. We were able to become a police officer. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, and because of that, they live in the suburbs. They live in the suburbs for it. So it's like, here you're coming over here in the hood or in cities, like policing different, policing a lot harder in areas in the city. And it's just like, what's got to be done, man? Is there gonna be implementation? How long people been saying? How long people been saying that? I'm so fed up with that. It's just so much talking. It's almost, it's almost equivalent to nation talk as far as, free such and such. Free, you're just saying free this person. Free that's really equivalent to saying, I appreciate your spectacle. As far as pertaining to entertainment, because that's what it is. You're not trying to put any money there in order to get this person out. You're not putting the money to bonds. You're not putting money towards their loved ones, or putting money towards a lawyer, or even And it's like, and a lot of people talk about numbers and whatnot. It's numbers, but it really mostly requires organization. Organization, because if really in that aspect, you would have enough people in order to get those people out of the prisons, out of the prisons for sure. You'll get it. You have enough people to get those people out of the prisons, out of the jails. You can bust them out. If that's what it is. If you really say free, like, it's not getting nowhere. And I'm not saying that everybody in jail doesn't deserve to be in jail. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, you got to make a move. If you're really, this is what your message is, what moves are you going to take and to make in order to implement, in order to get something done? Because unnecessary talking, it's not working. It's not working. And really, this goes along with people talking about, and I was talking about rabbit. These rabbits be out here, I swear. A more sufficient move in order to stop, I guess if your objective is to stop the police, people are saying defund the police. Whoa. Let's figure out what fuels the police. As we stated earlier, it is their taxes, your taxes. Instead of just defunding police, how about you can defund the government, but that requires another strength in mind, because people love to be governed. People love to be governed. They love to be told what to do. They love to be told to put a mask on. They love to be told, put a mask on. And even though you got the mask on to stop the coronavirus, the so-called coronavirus, you gotta be 6 feet. Wait, I thought nobody ever says, I thought the mask worked. If the mask worked, then why I gotta stand 6 feet away? And if I'm supposed to stay 6 feet away, why do I need a mask? Nobody says that. People don't like to critically think. They don't like to do that. They don't like to do that at all. They like to just be told what to do, just get by, blend in, and do it like everybody else. Almost kind of like you sports Negroids. Hold on 1 second. Gotta give me some H2O. Kind of like you sports Negroes who we talking about, who just be like, I feel like they're just a waste. Just a waste of those Negroids. Maybe I can have a separate video where I can even talk about them. I'm like, these fools talk about so much about pro sports, so much about pro basketball. Oh, LeBron James this, LeBron James that. Oh, Titans, this football team, this baseball team, this stats and whatnot. It's like y'all do so much about these stats. It's like, be careful with glass. Golly. Smell like cock up in this bit. Stinks. Holy smokes. Had to get the frick up out of there, cuz. Man, oh man. Doing my train up. But I said these sports Negroes, they got so much talking about the Titans, the gang, the Patriots, this and that. It's another thing too, they're using symbolic names. The Indians, and they use the brown man as an image. Who the hell is the brown man that looks like the brown man? They call him the Indian. Huh? Y'all saw my feathers at the beginning of the video, man. Quit playing with me. American pride, you dig? All that. You can see that. So it's like, come on, man. And who the Indians and the baseball team, who got a nose like that? Who got a nose like that, yo? Who the frick got a nose like that? Come on, man. It's just so. And come on, they got the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves, I mean, dude, don't young Americans got heart? Don't they got heart? They're brave. Come on now. And they just do so much about the stats and who this and who that, and I'm just like, why don't these Negroids ever come together and create their own leagues? Or just say F them and realize that they are the ones they control. They're the real value. You won't find another LeBron James at a regular fitness club. Something like that. Just whatever. It's any other types of players. Why don't they just stand up, huh? And create their own. Like, these players, they say they making $1 billion. I mean, millions, multi-millions. So it's like, frick, man. Potter. So it's like, shoot, man. And then y'all just keep up with so much stats, but then ask that same person what stats you got about a business. Don't want to talk about business, because you're supposed to have a business, man. You're not supposed to be getting taxed 40% of your money, and you're not even making big money and trying to live off of that. That ain't it, man. That is not it. Nobody ever told you that, but that ain't it. You want to know how you should be living? You want to get your business? You get with our course down in the description box below, okay? Y'all do that. Y'all want to book a one-on-one consultation? You can do that by sending us a DM at Healing Through Inspiration on Instagram. Go ahead and do that. Check out one-of-a-kind artwork at healingthroughinspiration.com/shop. Go catch you some apparel, one-of-a-kind apparel, also on the site. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Let me hear your feedback on this because I really want to know, y'all. Peace, love, and light.